Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. As you can see, I'm not in my normal studio. We're here traveling yet another yet another conference I'm at. Hey, I want to learn how to do all of this better. I don't care how successful I am. I want to learn how to do this better. Let's get right into the craziness that's going on today. And it's crazy, all right? So first, I want to say that this is brought to you by Stock Up You. Stock Up You, all right? Make sure you check out all of the links below. But Stock Up You is going to get you prepared. Let me get this going. There we go. Stock Up You is going to just really, truly get you prepared to learn what the stock market is, all right? So let's invest in ourselves first, okay? Let's learn our craft so we can continue to make money. Let's go right into some of the things. Now, at the time of filming this, right now, we are about 45 minutes before, about 55 minutes before closing bell at the time of recording this. And as we could see, the Dow is down 212 points. S&P is down 34 points. NASDAQ is down 120 points. Now, it's been a roller coaster day. It's been an absolute roller coaster day. And here's why it's been a roller coaster day. As we look and see, what the Fed is doing is confusing you and I. The Fed is literally confusing the market. Now, you do know that, let me do that, boom, all right. You do know that if the Fed speaks, just the pure movement of his mouth, tanks the market. Just the pure movement of the Fed's mouth tanks the market. The Fed could literally get up and say, hey, I had eggs and a donut for breakfast this morning, and the market will tank. The market looks at Fed Jerome Powell like he is the boogeyman. And I'm telling you, he spooks the market every time he speaks. It is absolutely insane. All right, so let's look at some of the craziness of the market, all right? So let's read some of these headlines. These are some of the things that move the market based on what the Fed said today. Now watch this. Fed Chair Powell hints that soaring bond yields could mean the end of rate hikes, right? So let's read the headline right to the right of it. Strong economic data could warrant higher rates, Fed chair says, right? So we go from end of rate hikes to higher rate hikes, right? These are the reports. And let's go into the Reuters report. Fed Powell, strong economy may still require rate increases, okay? All right? And then if you go here, so this says rate increase, but just below the USA Today says Fed Chair Powell hints in speech that rates could hold steady. So which one is it? Is he going to hold steady? Are they going higher? Or does this mean the end of the rate hikes? The answer is they don't know. They don't know. And so what you and I have to do is we have to look at this thing for ourselves, dissect it ourselves, and see where we could get in and out of these plays. All right. So let's just take a look again. Yep. 212 is holding steady. Let me do a refresh. Yep. 200. So it's holding steady at 200. The Dow down, right? S&P down almost 30, right? Let's go and let's see what happened with Netflix. Now, you remember my video from yesterday when I says, I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball. And I says, it's just hard for me to see that both of these companies, meaning Tesla and Netflix, will knock the ball out of the park. Well, did Netflix surprise me and everybody else? And this is why I buy the rumor, sell the news. This is why I don't hold these plays through earnings. Because had I, just based on what I felt, had I did a put, even though you would have made money on Netflix leading up to the earnings had you do put calls. And so the answer is, had I traded this the way I normally traded it, I would have made money, right? Because I just looked at the flow, and I followed the flow. But had I had to just take a guess, buy it on the day of earnings and hold it through earnings, I would have lost money, right? Because no one knew that Netflix was going to do what they did. They cracked down on the sharing, right? The login sharing, right? And they knocked the ball out of the park. I mean, it grew their revenue by ridiculous amounts of money. And now they flexing their muscle talking about how they're gonna raise prices now. So they knocked the ball, and they had new subscribers, right? So they generated a lot of extra revenue. And they beat expectations, blew it out of the water, if you ask me. So Netflix came back with a pow, 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 right? And so Netflix is up right now over 16, look at that, 16%. It started spiking last night right at their earnings call. And they're up today over 16% with the Dow down 200 points. So that's very strong, right? So I believe that, I'm not even going to say what I believe is going to happen tomorrow to Netflix, because I'm not going down that road. Let's look at Tesla, right? Tesla did the polar opposite. Tesla is down today 10%. Now, when Tesla first released their numbers, they actually went flat. It went down and it just came back up, and it was just pretty much flat. But as their earnings call went on, and Elon started talking about, you should lower your expectations on our profit margins. You should lower your expectations on the Cybertruck, saying that it probably won't be profitable 12 to 18 months from now, which means 2 years in Elon's terms, that he started really, really, really pouring water on the fire. And as you can see, Tesla at this time is down to 217, which is what I did say yesterday, that it would probably come down to the 2 teens, and it did. It came down right now to 217. So what I'm looking at is doing some Tesla calls. Now, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. And I'm looking at doing some Tesla calls, and I'm going to enter into some Tesla calls. I'm gonna look at 2 of them. One at 225, ending on October 27th. So I'm doing a call to 225, ending at October 22nd. And I'm also doing a second call to 230, ending November 3rd. So that's what I'm looking at. I was talking with Stocks with Josh, and based on he's doing something really close. I don't know his exact, expiration dates and all of that. So you make sure you check his video out for that. But that's what I'm looking for. Okay. And win or lose, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So let's take a look at where we at now. I want to get this up. Hopefully, if this internet is strong enough before closing bell, and as we could see, let's hit refresh here. As we could see, the Dow is still down, holding negative 200 points, right? And Netflix still up 16%. Netflix held strong today, and Tesla is still down. And we will see. We'll look at the charters. You guys out there that are excellent on charting and the technicals, and we will see if Tesla will hold strong. That's why I entered into 2 positions, call options on Tesla, hoping that we will make money. Now, these markets are very, 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 very choppy right now. So I'm saying have caution when you enter into any plays, because anything can happen. I don't have a crystal ball. No one does. Mo, Josh, Keenan, none of us have a crystal ball, but we just want to keep you guys fed and talk about some of the things where we see opportunity. All right. So I am going to leave it there. Make sure you check out 3 links, right? Number one, I want you to check out Moomoo. I want you to download Moomoo. That's going to be the third link below. Get all of the free stuff with a minimum deposit of $100. Let's get that funded. And yes, I am going to be, you guys know, when it comes to the crypto mining companies, Mara, Riot, CleanSpark, HUD 8, and all of those, I'm waiting for them to come down. So far, they've been coming down. And then I'm going to start a portfolio using the Moomoo app with the crypto mining companies. For those of you that are interested, if you think it's a scam, then don't follow that. All right. That's the third link below. The second link will be the Stock Squad, Josh, Keenan, Grace, Mo, and myself, where we're giving you guys our best plays early first, right? And then last but not least is Stock Up You, which most of you guys that have been investing in the last 5 years, you need to learn what you don't know so you can earn more money, all right? We're gonna leave it right there, good people. And we'll see if we can get back to you tomorrow for the weekend. Love you guys. Make sure you check out the links below. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Hey, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think Tesla, for those of you that are in Tesla, let me know what you think Tesla is going to do, right? We'll appreciate it, and we'll be back and forth with you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.